Hello and welcome back to History News. Today we have 2.2, how and why international tensions remain high in period between 1920 and 1923. And today we're looking at why international tensions stayed high between 1920 and 1923 after World War One. Even though the war was ended, many problems were not solved and new conflicts started to appear. First, the peace settlement itself caused tensions between some countries. The Treaty of Versailles was not difficult to enforce, and many countries disagreed about how it should be carried out. For example, the Britain and France had different views on Germany, and the Treaty of Versailles made it difficult to enforce, and many countries disagreed about how it should be carried out. For example, Britain and France had different views on Germany, and France wanted to keep Germany weak, while Britain wanted Germany to recover economically. This disagreement created tension between the Allies. Another major problem was that the United States choosing isolationism. The US Senate refused to join the League of Nations and stay out of European affairs. This weakened international cooperation and made it harder to keep peace, because one of the most powerful countries was not involved in the peace settlement. Tensions also increased because of fear of communism. After the Russian Revolution, many countries were scared that communism would spread across Europe, and Russia was isolated and not invited to peace talks, as they chose isolationism, which made relationships worse and increased mistrust between countries, and that caused them to kind of separate from each other. So Germany's economy crisis was another big factor. Because of reparations, Germany struggled to pay its debts. This led to hyperinflation, where money became almost worthless, prices increased massively, and people lost their savings. This created instability in Germany and concern across Europe. Ruhr crisis. In 1923, tensions became even worse during the Ruhr crisis. France and Belgium invaded the Ruhr, an important industrial region in Germany, because Germany failed to pay reparations. German workers went on strike, and the economy became even worse in Germany. So this increased anger in Germany and damaged relations between these countries. There were also tensions across Europe, like the border dispute continued, especially in Eastern Europe. At the same time, leaders like Mussolini in Italy became more aggressive in foreign policies, which increased instability and fear in Europe. So overall, tensions remain high because of disagreements over the Treaty of Versailles, economic problems, fear of communism, and actions like the Ruhr invasion by France and Belgium, because Germany wasn't able to pay their reparations because of the debts and hyperinflation. And even though the war was ended, Europe was still unstable, and these problems made future conflicts more likely in Europe. Thank you.